everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. You guys are so funny about that. Why don't you get yourself something to stitch and let's visit. So my husband's friend had been here, it was 3 weeks, and they went down to the coast 10 days ago and replaced all the flooring down there. And so we have beautiful new flooring in our house at the coast in Port O'Connor, Texas. So that's really nice to have that done. It's just, you know, when you have company, and don't get me wrong, he wasn't intrusive. He was very, very nice. You know, he stayed in the motorhome. That's my guest house. And it was great. It was fine, but it's just company. You know, it's all, you guys know how it is. What did Sam Clemens say? Fish and relatives both start to stink after 3 days. Well, this guy was here for 3 weeks. It's fine. It's fine. He was a wonderful guest. And we really, really enjoyed his company. And so it was a lot of fun. But he's gone now and trying to get back into the normal swing of things. And tomorrow is Good Friday. So we are heading down to the coast tomorrow. And we will go to a fish fry tomorrow afternoon at a friend's house. And then Sunday morning is the annual sunrise service on the beach. And it's so cool down there because everybody gets in their golf carts or their little buggies or whatever and take lawn chairs and everything. And we just go to the beach, and a local church down there has a sunrise service, and people all sit around in their golf carts with their coffee and just enjoy each other's company and praise Jesus. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to see the sun coming up. And they have a really, really nice setup down there the way they do that. So I will be on the beach in Port O'Connor Sunday morning at 7 a.m. That's kind of a tradition with us, and I really enjoy it. So I've got some stuff that came in the mail, and I made some notes. I want to let you know the trip that we're taking going to Florida. I misspoke. I said that Inspire Quilting was in Tampa, and that is not correct. It is in Plant City, about an hour away. And I'm going to be there, but the date changes to the 11th. Keith wanted to stay in Key West a couple more days. Can't say as I blame him. And, you know, it's a bucket list thing, so we just don't want to go down there for a quick weekend. Because we're driving down on Friday, and then I'm going to the quilt store on Saturday. Then we were going to come back on Sunday, and that's a long drive. So I think, you know, back to Tampa on Sunday. I think we're going to try to stay at the MacDill Air Force Base FAM camp. That's where we're going to be when we go to Tampa. And if you guys see me out and about, say hi. And, you know, it sounds like 1 in a million. Y'all, I was up in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, and a lady drove up in the RV park and said, "Hi, I've got your sticker on the back of my car." It's crazy. I think we were in Wyoming when that happened, because you never know. We quilters are everywhere, right? And machine embroiderers, we're everywhere. We stitchers are everywhere. Oh, speaking of quilting. So I put the Thomas the Train quilt on the new long arm. New owner of a Grace Kanique 21 Pro. With QCT5 software. And I have a Microsoft Surface 7 Plus. So I've been just kind of getting the feel of the whole thing. My quilty buddy Lisa in South Carolina, she has a PQS machine, and it uses the same kind of software. And so she's been sending me videos of people doing things with theirs. And there's a lady a YouTube channel called The Quilted Poodle, and she has a lot of good videos on how to use that software. So it was great. I sat and watched one, and I just really enjoyed it. And it gave me the confidence that I needed to get on this thing. Because, you know, everybody you watch does stuff just a little bit different. Or maybe they'll cover one thing one way, or they'll cover a part of a thing, and then you can watch another video and you see something else, and you kind of have to put it all together in your head. I think that's the same way with machine embroidery videos too. You get a little bit here and a little bit there, and you kind of have to put it all together and see how it works. But so I did put the Thomas the Train quilt on there, and I found an adorable choo-choo train digitized quilt pattern. I think I got it on Etsy, I think. And I just stitched it, and it turned out great. I'm very excited. Now, it's still on the long arm right now because I need to get the binding on it. And I didn't do the binding while I was doing the quilting because I was just learning placing the pattern and how to figure out how to not nest the rows, but how to, stack they call them zones. They call them zones is what they do on that. Because I used to have a quilt butler from Quilt Easy, and those skills that I had with that automation software have transferred over quite a bit. It's just a different way of doing things that I just have to get used to. I know some of you had the Thomas the Train, the Fat Quarter bundle when I did, or you said you had it. And I'm going to use these two fat quarters right here. They're the words, green and blue, the words. And I'm just going to make a scrappy border. So I'm just going to, the strips will be blue, green. And I'll just put it all around. And then I like to put my binding on, attach the front of it by the long arm. It just makes life so much easier, not having to wrangle that quilt to shove it through the machine. I do that at the end, of course, on a regular sewing machine to tack the back on there because I only bind by machine. But I like to put the first part of the binding on by long arm. If it's on the long arm, I'll do it that way every time. Hey, I had shown you guys that I got a jelly roll and a panel. This was called Warm Winter Wishes from Moda, and this jelly roll is by, what is her name? They always put the tag over the name, don't they? This is from Holly Taylor. I'd shown you guys this before, this jelly roll and the panel and some other fabric that came with it. I got this watching the So Yeah Quilting. So I've shown you guys these before. And the pattern that they were showing on the wall behind them when they were showing this panel and all of this to put into a quilt. Well, one of the brothers was saying, this is just a scrappy, you can just make it up yourself and it's just a scrappy pattern. And somebody in the chat even mentioned it's a Doug Laco pattern. So I went looking, and sure enough, it is a Doug Laco pattern, and it is called Warm Winter Wishes. And I'll link to this below. But I wanted to show you guys, those of you that were watching that night, I know we all hang out in the same spots when we're in the evening with nothing to do. We'll just watch those guys on YouTube. This is Warm Winter Wishes right here. So this is the pattern where you would take the words, the little panel pieces with the words, and you'll put them in. Okay, and it's very simple. It's all straight seams. There are no diagonal seams in this. I also got, in addition, so I've got these fabrics that will work fine with it, of course. Then I also picked up half a yard of this because they've got the fabric requirements on the back. Of course they do. So it wasn't just a scrappy pattern. It is a pattern by Doug Laco. I got to meet Doug Laco a couple years ago. Great guy, fabulous pattern designer, and I love the feel of all of this. So yeah, so I got a half a yard of this, and then I got 2 yards of this. This is that outer border right there. See that? That's the outer border. And I also, there was a Fat Quarter Shop, their deal that they have every day, flash sale. They did a country heart. They're called 40 karat gems. It's basically a red, white, and blue jelly roll strips. Red, white, and blue strips, 2.5-inch strips. They had this sale fabric at Fat Quarter Shop. I got these really cute little pineapples, and it's fruit. It's called, it's a Robert Kaufman. It's from Robert Kaufman. And it is called Luncheonette. What is it? It's called Betty's Luncheonette. Don't you love that? Betty's Luncheonette. Love it. So pretty. I thought that I would go ahead. Is this upside down? No. There you guys. Look at the pineapples and the fruit. Isn't that cute? I think that's adorable. So I wanted to make a sewing machine cover. I have a Brother Quattro down, embroidery machine sewing combo. It's at the coast. I got down there last weekend and y'all, oh my gosh, it was covered, just covered in construction dust. Ugh. I spent that whole weekend down there cleaning, sweeping, vacuuming, mopping. That's what I spent the whole weekend doing. You know, you gotta love the free labor, but they put the furniture back over the floor without sweeping it up first. Really? So, it's fine. Nothing a Swiffer can't get. You know, I got under there with the Swiffer and everything. It took care of that, but oh my goodness. So that's what I spent the weekend doing last. So I'm going to enjoy it this time going down there. I'm not doing any cleaning. Maybe a couple loads of laundry, but that's about it. Hey, the Kimberbell May table topper, you guys, I'm going to show you using Embrilliance how I'm going to modify this pattern. This table topper coming up that's going to be in May, I'll have it done in the next couple of days, but probably next week after we get back from Easter. Well, this one, let me show it to you. It's really cute. And we're doing a year-long sew-along with this, Kimberbell Cuties Table Toppers. So in each one of these, it has a flower, 2 flowers. So the large flower is applique embroidery. The small flower, they want you to take pieces of ribbon and make little loops to make flower petals. I'm not doing that. That's not my thing. So I was playing with Embrilliance embroidery software, and I'm gonna take that flower, because the stems are already there. I'm just gonna take the flower, the placement line, the tack down, and the final satin stitch, copy, paste it, shrink it down, make it fit, and it'll go on there, and I'll have 2 embroidered flowers. I love using Embrilliance software. I'll put a link to it below. It is a phenomenal software. It's so easy to use. It's like playing with PowerPoint. It is so simple. You know, copy, right-click, copy, right-click, paste, boom, and it's done. And then you just grab the handles and shrink it down. It is so, so easy. So I will show you how to do that. And because I was sitting there looking at those little ribbons. Here's a close-up of it on the front of the pattern book right here. See, they've got a ribbon. That one flower is applique and the other one is ribbon. I don't even own any ribbon for that. And then it looks like it's using a bow for leaves. I'll figure something out with that too. You guys, you don't have to have Embrilliance to work things in your in your embroidery machine. But boy, it makes life very fun if you have got it. So, hey, I want to show you something else super, super cute that I got a hold of. This is called Red, White, and Bang Lunchbox. Look at this. This is from Riley Blake. It is adorable. Isn't that precious? It's a super cute little lunchbox. I'm going to open it up and show you what's in it. I love it. There is a Bang panel quilt pattern in here. Look at how cute that is, that little truck. I love it. And it comes with, there is a woven, it looks like weave. So there's a navy blue weave. And it has an off-white weave, kind of a tan weave as well, is in here. And there is a Red, White, and Bang charm pack. 5-inch squares is in here. I love this kit, you guys. I love it. I love it. I'll link to it below so you can get yours. They're ordering more. If you go and they're out, keep checking back because they're going to get more in, I was told. And look at this panel. How cute is this? Look at the swimsuits hanging in the window of that truck. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to make this for 4th of July. This is precious. It just makes me happy. I love it. And it's super easy to put together. It looks like, so all it is you're gonna trim up the panel and add your borders. That's it. You're gonna trim up the panel and add your borders. What a cute, cute pattern. And you know what? This is a great pattern if you've got any other panels and you want to put it together and just make it a super cute quilt. I love this. Y'all know I love stitching with, quilting with panels. What am I trying to say? I'm tired. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm tired. I really am. I mean, we have just been go, 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 go. I am looking forward to the trip to Florida for a break. Now, you guys, I'm still going to be putting out videos because I'm going and visiting quilt stores all along. And then any stitching that I'm doing on the road, I'll be sure to take you along so you can see what I'm doing. I am taking Gypsy, my travel machine. And Pat Sloan the other day, she said, show me something that's the oldest thing in your sewing room. And I was thinking about that. I have a Featherweight, a Singer Featherweight, and it was born in 1950, August of 1950. I also have this, it's called a skirt marker. I picked this up at an estate sale. So, this is marked at 7 inches, like if you were to put it on a little stool, okay? Little step stool. And then how it works is you would take a dress, you'd have the model, whoever the dress is for, be wearing the dress, and you put the hem right in here, and you close this on it, this little arm, and then a pin will go through like this. Look at that. Okay, and then this opens up. The pin would be in the fabric, obviously. But then the pin stays in the hem, and then you just have them turn and turn and turn. And this has this little deal here, and you can move this up and down to make it the right height. I have no idea how old this is. If you guys have any idea, if you saw these when you were kids, teens, let me know and give me an approximation of what year that was. So, and then I also have this Singer sewing machine oil, 39 cents. Look at that. So that's these are the oldest things I have. And then let me take you over and show you Miss Texas. Hold on. And then this is the Featherweight that I have. This was gifted to me by Lady M. And she lives in the Carolinas, and she said that this Featherweight needed to come home to Texas. This is a model from August of 1950. And I do not know who painted the machine. I'm sorry. I think you can get it done. There are people on eBay that will do it, I believe I've seen. So anyway, isn't that something? Love this. The other day, Keith, he said, I had ordered, he goes, we're out of Ziplocs. And I said, okay. So I went on to Costco.com. I just order from Costco because the nearest one is like 40 miles and I'm not driving over there. And so the boxes came in the mail the other day and I got them and everything. I was going to put them away in my kitchen. And you guys, where I keep mine are in a cabinet, a lower cabinet under a countertop that is like, there's a corner. It's the last one in a corner next to the dishwasher. So the back of the cabinet goes on for like, 6 miles. And I thought, how come I don't have any room? And I started pulling stuff out of there. Y'all, I had boxes of Reynolds everything. I had Ziplocs. I had Reynolds wrap, Saran wrap, Glad press and seal, steamer bags, those liners for slow cookers, tons. And I kept looking back in there with a flashlight going, oh no, what is that? It was terrible. I pulled it out. I covered my whole kitchen island. I couldn't believe it. It was something else. So I started consolidating and getting everything put together in like boxes. And, you know, you got 2 boxes of this and you're missing one of that and blah, blah. Went through it all. Had to make room in the back pantry. I have a shelving unit, a metal shelving unit in a back bedroom closet. There where I keep the stuff that comes in bulk, and then I get it out of there. So a whole bunch of that went, and I cleaned out that whole cabinet. There's not much in there now, but oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that. It's just, how does that happen? How does that happen? You know, and he's like telling me, quit buying toilet paper. I'm like, there might be a pandemic. You never know. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, one of my online buddies, Katie, wrote to me and told me that she made the fatal mistake of putting Heat and Bond side down on her fabric mat when she was cutting, and thought she'd ruined the mat. But I pulled this out to show you guys again because I get a lot of comments about it and people write me. She went and got some Totally Awesome from Dollar General, not Dollar Tree. I think Dollar Tree has it, but it's concentrated. Dollar General has it in the ready-to-use formula. So she went and got some of this and she used it, and she said the baby wipes did not take it off, but this stuff did, took all of that right off. So if you have a mat that you think you've ruined and you haven't had the heart to throw it away, good for you. Give this a try. It's called Totally Awesome. LA's Totally Awesome. It says it cleans everything, washable, spray on, wipe off. You do have to spritz it on there a little bit and leave it sit. Give it a little bit of time and it will work at that adhesive, and it will take all that stuff off and it will be like new, sticky again. So this is a good tip, you guys. This stuff is amazing. I do have a couple more chickens I've got to get done, Penny, and then the one from this week. I'll just put out a video showing both of them at the same time to get them done and get ready to start. I've still got to put the squares all around the chickens because we're getting close to the end. I think it's going to be wrapping up about mid-May, so we've only got a couple left, and I'm looking forward to getting it done. And then I found a very cool quilt pattern on Intelligent Quilting called Chicken Wire. So I'm going to give that a try on that quilt. I think that's going to look really cool. And my backing I got, let me show you the backing I got for this quilt. Hold on. This is called Chicken Wire for Moda. So Moda has a chicken wire and it comes in all different colors. I got this at Scrappy Quilter in shirts. Oh, you guys, I had the best time there. I'm going to put some pictures up here at the end showing everybody who came to visit. We enjoyed ourselves so much. I did demos on the scan and cut, and then we just got to sit around and talk and visit, and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed that. Yeah, so chicken wire, this is going to be my backing. So when we get done, and then I'm going to use a chicken wire pantograph from Intelligent Quilting has got it, and I'm going to load it in there. So that's why I'm doing a couple more first before I get these guys done and put together. And then I have the gold package for the QCT software, and that gold program allows me, I'm going to be able to go around the chicken and not quilt on the applique. And I'm looking forward to being able to do that. That's kind of cool. That's a step up in skills, right? Definitely. Y'all know that I frequently talk well about the All Brands that is headquartered out of Louisiana. They have 5 stores, and one of them was in San Antonio. So that's how I started going to that All Brands there. I used to go to that store when All Brands didn't own it. I know there are other All Brands around the country, but I just want to let you guys know the owner of All Brands, Mr. John Douthat, who is a sweet, sweet man. And you guys have probably seen me with videos doing lives with Barbara. She is John's daughter, and the whole family is involved in the business. Well, Annette Douthat, John's wife and Barbara's mother, passed away 2 weeks ago, and so I popped a card in the mail, and I just love this community. It was Joanne Banco from Let's Go Sew who texted me, and she said, just want to let you know that Annette Douthat passed away. And so heartfelt condolences to the Douthat family and to the All Brands family. Definitely will be missed. She's the one who started the business in the first place, and then it became a family industry for them. So they do a lot of good in the community. All of your prayers and well wishes for peace for them and sympathy are greatly appreciated. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know that I've gotten a couple of emails from John since then that are business related. So it sounds like, they're getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, wonderful family, and deepest condolences on your loss. All right, you guys, I think that's all I had to talk to you about. I'm going to put some pictures here of the girls that I got to visit with over at Scrappy Quilter. Thank you all for coming by to visit. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed getting to know all of you. And we will talk to you soon. Go sew something. Bye.